Good morning, everyone. It's Valerie, otherwise known as Tick Picker. Hope everybody's having a good morning. It's nice and, well, it's not nice. It's more, it's foggy and it's wet outside. Um, yeah, just kind of a yucky day. The good thing is it's 47 degrees, so that is definitely a plus. So the temperature's up a little bit, but with the dampness, it still feels kind of cool. It's not it's not freezing by any means, but I'm gonna go to the chat, see who's there. Um, let's see. Sally got a hold of me. You guys can hear me, right? Um, Hello, Shantae. Hello, Margot. Hello, Hank. Hope everybody can hear me. If you can hear me, tell me. Yes, audio is great. Woohoo. That's a good thing. Most definitely. Hi, Nikki. Good morning. Good morning. Did my mail call video. And it was a rough night, though. Oof. Man.
Morning.
Ah, the dog. I started having one of those cramps under my rib cage, and then the dog couldn't sleep, and so he was up and down and moving around. And I don't know. It was just I woke up. I think I slept, but I think it was more like a restless sleep. And I woke up at 2 o'clock and I felt like I hadn't slept at all. Um, just kind of in and out of sleep and tossing and turning and all that kind of stuff. So, um, but I got up, went and did some, got a drink and went to the bathroom and all that kind of stuff, and came back, got comfortable, and then I was okay. And woke up at 5 a.m. Hank.
Hey.
Oop, we got a
I have feedback.
echo. Hank says I will have to limit my time spent on YouTube this morning. I have 3 assignments due today and still haven't finished them. Been working on them, but hasn't gone great. Yep, time to buckle down, Hank. We understand that. Sometimes you just got to turn off the computer or turn off the YouTube and get things done. Well, I know it's interfering with a lot of, different things, your eBay and life, in general, but you'll be okay. You'll figure it out. No doubt about it. And Margot thinks she should give up school, not YouTube. Oh my gosh. Nikki, how you doing this morning? Um, so I told oh, Nikki is double trouble this morning. There she goes.
I'm just trying to be a pain in the butt. I didn't cause enough trouble last night.
Oh my gosh. I tried not to think about it too much, but the more I thought about it, the more I thought, that's scary because you never know if something, has happened to someone. And that's where, me and Jessica and Michelle, we kind of thought maybe it would be good for, some of us to have like our phone numbers. And I mean, even though we still couldn't have got through to you last night with your phone
Yeah.
number, but we were, I was actually getting pretty worried. And I guess I probably shouldn't have, but hey, that's just me. I'm
Well, I
just,
worry when you guys aren't where you're supposed to be either. I mean,
I'm,
you
I'm a
know,
big worry wart.
I worry
But
too. Well, I appreciate you guys worrying about me. For anybody who doesn't know, my cell phone service went out yesterday about, well, we were still on the hangout
hmm
and it just ended. And I was like, what the hell? And I tried to get back in, and I think we were still live at the time even. It was about what, 3:30ish?
yeah, we went off
3:30.
about right after 4.
Okay, so yeah, I think it was after 3:30. Anyways, um my the call had gone out and I was like, what the hell? So anyways, I tried to get back in, and it wouldn't let me. And then I tried to get Google up because usually that's my go-to if something on the internet won't work. I always call up Google to see if my internet's working because Google
Right,
always works.
right.
Um, and so then I tried to call up Google on my internet, and I was like, huh. So I tried my cell phone. My cell phone wouldn't work. I was like, what the hell? And I was like that till, well, whatever time I got a hold of you guys last night. What was that, 11:30, something like that,
Yeah,
almost midnight?
yeah.
And yeah, I had no internet at all, no cell phone service, nothing.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I had to resort to watching regular TV.
Oh my gosh.
I had no YouTube, no nothing, no cable, no
Oh my gosh.
Netflix, no nothing. I was like, oh my God, I have to watch regular TV because I don't have satellite or anything out here.
Right.
And
Oh,
yeah, I was like, problems, our first world problems.
yeah.
It was horrible. All I had was the Wii and regular TV.
Wow.
Because even on your phone, most of the games won't work without an internet.
Right. Right.
So
So you were
yeah, it
just
was it was terrible.
you were just up a creek without a paddle.
I had to actually play with my dogs and fix supper.
Yeah. Something good
I
came
was
out
about
of
ready to
it. You
break
got
out the deck of cards. I'd have to deal my own hand in solitaire. What's up with that?
when you do that, and it's been so long since you've done, played a game of solitaire, actual with cards and everything, you kind of forget
Yeah.
how to play. It's like, how do you do this?
Well,
It,
it's like I remember, yeah, one time a couple of years ago I was playing I took out a deck, we were camping or something, took cards and started dealing it out, and I was like, God, who knew solitaire was so much damn work? You gotta sit and lay out all these damn cards yourself, you can't just click deal.
Come on,
The
I'm ready to
laziest
play.
society.
Yeah,
When you don't even want to lay out solitaire cards, that is lazy.
I know when me and Mike, we first got into this place, and it took a little bit of time for us to be able to really afford cable and all that. We had a couple of little board games, and we had cards. I think I bought some dominoes, and just things that we could do, um,
Yeah.
while we're sitting at home. And it was actually kind of nice, kind of being away from all the electronics, or the,
Yeah.
not having the internet and stuff. But yeah, I it was good when it came back on though. We entertained it for a couple of. I think we were probably without it for maybe a week, maybe two, and and for him it wasn't. It wasn't that big of a
Yeah,
deal because he usually went to bed at like 9:30 anyway.
yeah.
But yeah, it was a little different for me. Especially coming from California, I was just like, you know, going crazy because I didn't know what to do.
Board games. I mean, me and my kids, we like playing board games and stuff, but when you want to,
Right.
not when you have to do it,
Not when you're forced to do it.
because you have no internet. And there was no way of like going. I could have went to my husband's like, I'm just gonna go to sleep. Well, he had to plow last night, anyways, but he was like, I'm just going to sleep. And but I couldn't go to sleep because I was stressed out because I missed my show again,
Right.
and I was stressed out because I had no contact with the outside world unless I drove somewhere, you know.
Yep.
Um, and then I just was stressed out, so there was no way I could go to sleep, and I'm constantly checking my phone to see if it's working, because
Right.
it's driving me crazy. But if I go camping or whatever, it doesn't bother me to throw my phone in the camper and not pay any attention to it all weekend,
Right.
but I have that choice, when you don't have that choice. I mean, because there's lots of times where I'll just shut the technology off and don't worry about it.
Right.
Like when we go to steam shows and stuff. But yeah, you have the choice. I have the choice to, if I can't sleep or I get bored, I can always turn my phone on and play with it.
Right.
Last night I had no choice because I got internet at my house. Well, one of the reasons why I got rid of internet when I did like 5 years ago was because every time it rained or got damp out or anything like that, my internet would go out
Hmm.
and it would periodically go out. I called the phone company because I can only get DSL out here. I'd call the phone company. I'd tell them, hey, something's going on with my line. It's got to be outside. They're like, nope, it has to be inside. And I'm like, no, it's every time it rains. It don't rain in my house.
Right.
So it's got to be your guys' box. Well, they would never come out and fix it.
Wow.
And they said they would come out and fix it if I paid them like $100 and some, and it was like, screw you, it's your line.
Right.
My line is fine in the house, at the time it was.
Hmm.
And because it was a brand new phone line Gary had put in.
Hmm.
And so anyways, they would never come and fix it. So that was one of the reasons why I got rid of it. I mean, because it was slow anyways, and it would only work half the time. So it was like, well, why have it? Why pay this amount of money? I was paying $100 and some at the time to have it. So I just got rid of it, and then and also at the time I had ended up on workman's comp and everything else, and workman's comp was messing with my checks, so money wasn't coming in like it should have been.
Right.
We had the cell phones, we had mobile unlimited internet anyways on the cell phones, and I wasn't going to get rid of that, so I just got rid of the home internet.
Right.
And so anyways, I've lived without it for 5 years because I've had my mobile.
Right.
And I ran my business, my eBay business, for the last 4 or 5 years just on my phone,
Wow.
which has worked fine. Well, then now that I want to do Hangouts and stuff, I can't do that on my tablet or my phone if I want to have other people. I can do it live, but I can't do Hangouts like you have a Hangout and
Right.
ask everybody in there. I can't do that on mobile.
Huh.
So unless I use a different program other than Google Hangouts. Well, everybody uses Google Hangouts. So what is everybody gonna tell me if I say, oh, you gotta use Zoom or something else? You know what I mean? So I ended up getting internet like a month ago. Well, we just whatever haven't my phone line about a year or so ago, my husband there was a problem with the plumbing. So when my husband was working on the plumbing, the phone line is like in the way. It was in the way of it,
Hmm.
and he just ripped it out because we haven't had it. And so anyways, I've been waiting for him to have time to run lines and whatever that, and The other night I finally plugged in. I've already paid my first bill with internet, but um, the other night I plugged in the modem and work. Well, then I called and they said that there was an outage in the area.
Hmm.
Son of a gun. So, anyways, yesterday it still kept blinking. It wasn't working. So I called them yesterday and before my phone went out
Mm-hmm.
that that they weren't that they weren't able to communicate with the modem. So they said that there must be something wrong in the box. I was like, really? House? They're like, yeah. I was like, huh, all right. And they're like, well, we'll send a technician out, but the soonest he can get out there is Friday morning. I said, that's fine. But I was like, it's about damn time you guys say, hey, there's a problem with our box.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it only took you 5 years to admit it. You know, after Friday, my internet woes will be over.
Well, that's great.
We'll
That's
see.
awesome.
Now I got to get a computer working. I got 3 damn computers here. I got to see if one of them works. Works
Yeah.
good enough for Hangout.
Yep. No, we were just
They
kind
all
of.
worked before, so
Well, I'm sure at least one of them works. You just gotta,
I know one has a virus, but the other ones
yeah.
should work.
But you know how to get rid of all that stuff, don't you? So, you can take care of
Yeah.
that.
Honestly, I'm thinking about just going and buying a new computer.
Yeah, I mean, you could do that too. Just piece the other ones out and, get
Yeah,
rid of them.
so I don't have to deal with it.
Yeah.
So that was my woes.
Wow. Yeah, we were just kind of, we started thinking about it and thinking about it, and I was like, man, I don't, I hate to worry about somebody like that, but I thought, you know, I knew you were planning on having the show, and I
Yeah,
knew, that, I mean, you wouldn't just blow that off. I mean,
no,
you always, are up to, I don't know what I'm trying to say. You're very diligent about, your time, and if you
yeah.
say you're going to be doing something, you're going to be doing it. You're not just going to blow it
Enjoy
off.
it. I enjoy having my show every week.
Right. You look
You
forward
know,
to it.
yeah,
And so I was like, yeah, but I just don't, I knew that you wouldn't do that. So I was like, I couldn't stop thinking, and it was probably horrible for me to even think of, but I couldn't stop thinking of something, happening to you. And I was
mm,
like, oh, it was just, you know, I just was really worried. Tara was worried, and, you know,
mm.
Erica or Jessica was, kind of worried too. And I just didn't know, I didn't know what happened. And so when you messaged Jess, it was like, oh, great. That's, at least we know that you're okay. That's the main thing. So,
And I was like, well, good. Now I can go to sleep. And then I saw all the mess. All of a sudden, ding, 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 ding. All these messages come through. I was like, oh,
they were
I
just
better,
holding
I
on.
better message these guys and let them know I'm alive.
Yeah. Yeah. I was like, and I don't know if it was Michelle or if it was Jessica, but they said, do something like an emergency, you know, trying to get a hold of, just in case you lost your phone or
Maybe
something,
that's your
So
brother-in-law.
we were trying every little thing to get it done. So I was like, who in the heck is that?
I don't see it on the table. No, it falls down right there.
Sally had called me.
Right there. I don't see it down in there.
Sally called me earlier and she
I
said,
looked down in there. I didn't see it.
I don't know if I'm going to be in because I just got off work and I got to go in
Sorry.
it's okay.
I wait till the normal way back.
Supposed to do that before you come on camera, Kelly.
Oh, but it's Thursday.
Yeah. Auction night, but I don't know if I'm going.
Hey.
Hi. Are you okay? You are?
Yeah, I'm alright.
That's good.
I waved, but no one waved back to me. They made mean to me.
Supposed to be 35 today.
Yeah.
35?
35 degrees today.
It's
I was super surprised last night because it was raining.
it's been foggy here and kind of dewy and wet, but the temperature's like 47 degrees, so hopefully
Well, this Sally.
be somewhat of a warm day.
Sally.
And it won't be warm, but be warmer than usual anyway.
Now it's so pretty outside. The trees are all full of snow and so pretty.
So you guys got do you have a lot sticking?
And we had between, I don't know how much we had here. I haven't gone out and measured it, but we were supposed to have 5 to 8 inches. So
Wow.
I know Ashland, which is about an hour from me, got 8 inches, and Superior got like 4 or 5. So we can go, we're like right on the line. We can go either Ashland weather or Superior weather. We're kind of right on the line where it does, so I mean, we could have gotten 5 inches or we could have gotten 8 inches.
Wow. That's not good.
So somewhere between 5 and 8 inches we got.
Yeah, I mean, it was cold last night whenever I first got to work, and then it was raining. I was like, that's weird. And then this morning it wasn't very cold, but now it's like 36.
Hey, that people can wait.
Well, the long grass in my yard, the long part of my grass is all covered. So
wow.
we got closer to 8.
Yeah.
Because that stuff, the long part of my grass. So
is that pretty easy for? I mean, I know you've been driving in that for most of your life. So is that pretty easy for you to drive in?
Yeah, it's not terrible. I mean, I'm not sure how my little Suzuki's gonna do, but
yeah,
the van was all-wheel drive, never even faltered.
really.
And then my husband has his truck, so that's okay too. We've always got the truck for backup, but
yeah.
I missed my van. My van was a tank. It used to go through everything.
Yeah.
But
I'm just wondering. I mean, this will be my first winter with the truck. I'm just wondering how it'll do this year.
do you have decent tires on the truck?
No, I got to get some new tires.
Because our truck like that was fine. You can always put sandbags in it too if you notice that it's not good in the snow, just go to Menards and get some sandbags.
I might have to do that. I mean, I don't know how it's gonna react or anything,
but I don't think you're gonna have a problem. I had a truck. I had a truck like that. I loved it. My truck was exactly like yours, and I loved it. I was actually sad when we had to park it. Yeah. Because I just love that truck. It was so comfy. The seats were so comfy, and it just drove so nice. Yeah, when you got that truck, I was so jealous because I was like, I love that truck. I do. It's still sitting out in my yard. I just love it. I use it for storage now. I've parted a lot of it out, the inside of it. But yeah, I just love the truck. It was a good truck. My dad had bought it for me for $1,000, and it was a gift to me from my dad. And that might have been part of the reason why I loved it so much. But I just love driving that truck. It was just a comfy truck to drive.
Yeah. Yeah, and this one, I mean, as far as, I mean, it doesn't, you know, as far as I can tell, the suspension and everything is good on it. But, you know, I know that it needs a new pair or a new set of tires all the way around. And so I'm going to have to, you know, start working with that, trying to get some tires for it.
Yeah. I think if you have even some decent tires on it, you know, it'll be fine.
Yeah.
You know, the thing is in the snow, if you take your time, you know, even if you have crappy tires, because you're in flat country, so you're not going to really have to deal with too many hills. If you take your time, even with crappy tires, you should be okay. You know, the start and stop might be a little hairy, but
yeah.
but if you take your time, I think you'll be okay.
Yeah. And you know, that's the thing with that truck is I've always, I mean, other than the occasional trip to Kansas City, you know, I don't normally go too far. You know, I'm usually pretty local, and I do have AAA, so that makes me feel good that I have that. You know, so if something ever did happen, you know, I'd have a way to get out of it and not have to pay all kinds of money to get pulled out. So, but I mean, it's, you know, knock on wood, it's been a pretty decent truck.
That's good.
I think. Oh, there it is. I thought the what is it? I thought that the chat was down, but I guess it's working. But I just I don't mind the truck. And that's probably going to be the truck that, you know, as long as everything goes as planned, that's probably going to be the truck that I'm going to drive to North Carolina. So, as far as I know right now, you know, things can change. So, may or may not be.
Yeah.
But I was, you know, thinking, you know, get a good tune up on it, get everything, you know, get all the work done on it, make sure the brakes are good, and you know, make sure everything, all the maintenance stuff is done on it, and should be good to go. That's what I'm hoping for, anyway.
I used to call my truck Old Blue because of the blue truck.
Yep.
I used to call it Old Blue.
I don't really have a name for that. I usually have a name for my vehicles, but I don't really have a name for this one.
Yeah, I don't usually name my vehicles unless they're like odd.
But you know, it's got that big dent on the side, you know, where the gas tanks are and everything. And I mean, it's definitely not the prettiest thing to look at, but you know,
that doesn't matter.
As long as it gets me from point A to B, and you know, I feel okay about it, then that's what matters.
That's what I always told my husband. You know, I says, I don't care what it looks like. I said, I don't care what I drive. I'll drive anything. I don't give a shit. I need a point B, and I don't have to like sit and wait for the stars and the moon to align just right and spin around on one foot and hop on the other foot to make sure to get it to start. You know, as long as I can go out there, turn the key, and it starts, I'm good. You know, and it stays running until I get it back home again. You know? That's the main thing. I'm pretty simple.
Yeah. Now, you know, with my job, because when I was working, I was traveling anywhere from 200 to 300 miles a day. And so, you know, when I was traveling like that, and I was traveling in snow and all that, so you know, I definitely needed a good vehicle. You know, at that time, and my Mitsubishi did great. Um, didn't really have any problems with that, and it was all-wheel drive and everything. So, but that thing is long gone now.
I imagine you're out with BFE too.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I mean, definitely in the down in the haulers with the uh, oh, what do you call them? The roads that are all washed out, and you gotta make your way through those. And I've been through many of those. Um, when I first started, I had to go into it was kind of off the beaten path, but man, you just kept driving and driving, and you just kept feeling like I felt like I was driving into, like, no offense to Kentucky, but I felt like I was driving right into like BFE, and I didn't know where I was. I was scared to death. And because I mean, when you go to houses like that, you really never know what you're going to come up on. Like the type of people I met, some pretty crazy people, go into their homes and everything. And you start thinking about it, and it's like, one of these people could, like, knock you in the head and put you down in the cellar, and you know nobody know where you were at. So it
Oh, I know.
really kind of made me feel like, I really need to be aware of my surroundings, and make sure that I'm not in any danger. But luckily nothing like that happened. So
I used to be a water softener salesman. I did that for a couple of months, and what a stupid gig that was. Well, anyways, yeah, I mean, I would go to these houses where, I mean, I don't think they could live on. I don't think they could afford to live on hot dog and ramen noodles, and they expected me to sell $1,000 water softener system to them.
yeah. Yeah.
And I had one person, one family. They were like, "Oh yeah," they were so excited about it, and they qualified for finance. They were going to finance it, and I was looking at these people, and I was like, they had like holes in their walls, and I mean, these people were destitute, and I was like, you know what? I'm not going to sell this to you today. And they're like, what do you mean? We need it, I was like, no, really, you don't. I was like, as bad as I need a
Well,
sale, no, I'm not selling this to you. If you want to call and have somebody else sell it to you, that's fine. But my conscience got the best of me. These people couldn't afford it. I mean,
right.
they could barely freaking afford the meals they were eating.
Exactly. When me and Mike first moved into this house, um, what there was something. I think it was Kirby, actually.
Oh,
I think it was Kirby Company that, they advertised that they would. It was either that one or another carpet. But I'm pretty sure it was Kirby. Anyway, they advertised that they would clean your carpet. They would clean your, like, one room. And so I was like, well, so I went ahead and scheduled it and everything. And
yeah.
Mike was here, and man, this guy was trying every way to get us financed, or get us to buy one of these vacuums, and it was going to cost, like, I don't know, like, it was an absurd amount of money. It was like $2,000 it ended up being. And I was like, you know, and Mike was, believe it or not, he was actually falling for it. Like, he was gonna get the Kirby, he was gonna do the financing and all the payments. And I was like, I just started working, you know, we're just kind of getting our life started and everything. And so, and he wanted to get this, and I had to shut it down. I was like, no, we can't do it. And he was not happy. I said, we can go to Walmart and we can get a really nice vacuum for $100 and not have any payments to, you know,
Yeah.
with it. So,
Yeah.
yeah, I was like, no. And he goes, yeah, but they cleaned our carpet. And I was like, yeah, that's okay. You know, that's their job. That's their presentation and everything, you know. So, you know, we got our carpet cleaned, or at least part of, I don't even think they cleaned all of it. I think they just,
No.
you know, they were kind of ticked off that we weren't going to buy it, you know, but.
Yeah.
I once bought a Kirby for $2,000.
Oh,
Oh.
I fell
oh,
for the juice.
oh
My
my
dad
gosh.
bought a Kirby too when we moved into our new house. I remember when I was younger, and that Kirby was such a pain in the butt. You
And I
know, my husband years ago, I wanted a Dirt Devil Deluxe,
oh,
and
I
he
love
bought me
dirt devils.
for our anniversary or Christmas or something. And that was the best vacuum I had
Yeah.
ever had. It was so nice. And to have a brand new vacuum was amazing because I never got a brand new vacuum. You were all hand-me-downs.
Right.
But yeah, I was so excited about that Dirt Devil Deluxe, and I had that thing for years, and it worked so good. I just loved it.
I still have the canister one, and that's the best vacuum. They were just built so much better.
Yeah.
What were they?
The Dirt Devil canister,
Yeah.
I still have that one, and I still luckily have a ton of bags because I got them back when the Dirt Devil went out of style, supposedly, you know, and I got them for like 10 cents each. And I have tubs of them, the bags, and the bags last forever. And those Dirt Devils were just made so much better than anything new.
Are you
They're
talking
awesome.
about Electrolux,
What do you mean?
the canister vacuums? Are you sure they're not Electrolux?
No, it's a Dirt Devil.
Oh, Dirt Devil? Huh.
Mhm.
I didn't know Dirt Devil made canister vacuums.
Yeah, it's just a little mobile thing that, yeah, it's so nice.
Yeah, I have a Electrolux, which works really well. Electrolux canister. It's actually kind of sad because I actually have about 4 or 5 of them. I have to get them sold. Anyways, I knew Electrolux is sold, and I always buy them when I can when they're cheap. And well, my mother-in-law, she was like, if you ever come across an Electrolux, you know, I would really like to have a canister vacuum again. And I was like, all right. So, anyways, the ones that I had, you know, they weren't the greatest, you know, because I was going to part them out, you know. And that's actually what I started out selling on eBay was vacuum cleaners and vacuum cleaner parts. Anyways, I was at a auction one night, and I picked up 2 Electroluxes that night, and just totally mint. And so, well, she had ended up in the nurse, or she was in the hospital at the time, and so I brought it to her house, and I used it, and it worked great, you know. Well, anyway, she was still in the hospital, and she never ended up coming home. She went to the nursing home,
Oh, man.
so she never got the Electrolux that I had bought her. She was so excited that I bought her when I told her about it, you know,
Aw.
but never got to use it. She ended up dying 6 months later in the nursing home, but so now I still have it. Much carpeting to use it for. I have carpeting in my bedroom, and that's it. Otherwise, I have hardwood floors, but I couldn't bring myself to sell it yet.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Yeah.
Say good morning. Good
Plus, I have 5 other
morning.
so. Oh, Mr. Tired. Oh boy. He's so
Are you,
cute. Hi, Ringo.
are you a sleepyhead?
Cutie
Yeah,
patootie.
yeah.
Guy looks like the flying nun with those ears. He's gonna
I
get up and fly
know.
away with those things.
And when they stand up straight, they're like You know,
Oh yeah.
they're huge. What
Yeah.
you doing? You ready to go back to night nights?
He'll
Hmm?
grow into them.
Go and take your nappies? Yeah.
What a cutie.
All right. Go lay down with Roscoe. Roscoe's
Yeah.
probably like, what? I don't want him to lay over here.
Mom, you traitor.
Get in your bed. There you go. Good boy.
I should go get those Electro. I just bought another one like a month ago too. I should go out and get those Electroluxes cleaned up and get them sold. They're like $100 and some a piece that you can sell them for on eBay.
Yeah.
Were they really well? They're older, right?
Yeah.
Everything older was so much better made.
But the thing about them is if you can buy them, like I can't remember. I used to get like I don't know, like $60 for the head, and you get like 50 some dollars for the hose, or $50 to $70 for the hose. And I used to get just a ton of money for them.
Wow.
They were actually better to part out because you made a lot better money on them.
Good morning, Jim.
I
Hope
see they're
everybody's
not.
doing good. Fishing and picking. You're back from your debriefing.
Everybody cover your eyes. Fishing and picking don't have any more briefs on. Fishing and picking, I was so upset with myself yesterday during the show. You told us you were going for a debriefing, and I didn't catch it. I didn't say a damn thing. Give you any shit about going for a debriefing. I was like, dang it. I missed it. Well, Electroluxes don't go by what I say. Electroluxes don't sell as good as they used to. Well, for one for just parts, you can get $50 for them. The hose, let's see, this one, the 2-piece power wand, tube part, you can get $33 for. The head, you can still get $50 for. The good canister, you can get $60 to
That seems
$100
like
for. So I
pretty
guess
good money.
canister vacuum that actually works, you can get $170 for them still. So now they still hold in their price.
Maybe that is what
So
it
yeah,
is. I'm gonna have to check it now. Is it what
I
color
usually
were
pick them up.
them Electra? What color were those?
Well, some were gray, some were blue, some were red.
It's a little brown one.
Yeah, some were brown.
I'll have to look at it.
Fishing and picking says $50 for head and $75 for the whole hose.
Oh my God.
Only he would say something like that.
If they're really going for 170 for nice working ones, I might as well just go ahead and sell that thing, even though it's nice and I have all those bags. But hell, I could use $170.
Well, hell, you could
Yeah,
fill
you
the
can sell those
bags.
bags too.
Yeah.
The bags don't go for that much though, because I know I bought my bags for I don't know, like $5 or $8. They don't go for that much, but they still sell. People like those Electrolux vacuum cleaners because they work really well. They don't.
Right.
Huh.
I mean, I've bought them for a couple of bucks without cords or whatever, because I can part them out.
Right.
But usually you want to clean them up decent. I mean, you don't have to clean them up like really good, but you kind of want to clean them up decent. What corner can I find them? Oh, Nikki.
Those rainbow vacuums go good too.
Oh my God, yeah. Those rainbow vacuums, yeah, you can part those. They're hard to find though.
I remember those, but I don't see those very often.
Me either.
Wasn't that another one that they like financed and did some kind of like sales
It
thing
kind of
on?
looks like a vintage Kirby, I think.
Yeah, those Electrolux hose, they do have good suckage.
Oh my gosh. You guys are horrible.
I have 2 words for you. Officer Dooley? Is it Dooley?
Officer
Duffy?
Dooley?
Officer Duff? Is that who it's
From
with? Is that where it's a movie?
what movie?
Oh, yeah, that's exactly who it is.
Scary
Scary movie.
movie. Officer Doofy?
Dangle?
It's Doofy. It's
Oh
Doofy.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yes, Margot, that's my new word for the day, suckage. I meant to say suction, but for some reason, suckage came out.
That happens to me all the time.
What happened to Todd? He left.
Where did he go?
Yeah. I don't know where he went. I gotta go find some jeans real quick. So I'll be right back.
We'll turn your camera off so we don't see your butt. Oh, she's wearing pants.
Mhm.
Naughty Nikki.
Those come with baggage. They suck real nice. Here's something else.
That's what I meant to say. They got good suction, but then I actually said suckage.
I think. I can't remember. But why did she even say that?
Huh?
Why did she say officer?
I don't know.
Because he says he comes out of the bedroom with the vacuum hose and he's like something about I told you guys don't interrupt me while I'm vacuuming my room, and he's not obviously vacuuming his room.
Right. Okay. Yeah, it's Doofy.
It's hilarious.
Oh, Maroon 5 is on the Today Show.
Brandon's hanging black plastic today.
Black plastic.
Oh yeah. That's what we cover our windows with.
Why do you cover them with black plastic?
For one thing, I think it causes the whenever the sun is out, it helps heat the house.
Does it with black?
Huh?
Does it with black?
Yeah, because the sun's attracted to black. So
yeah, I suppose.
So I think it helps heat the house. And then also like I like it in my bedroom because then it keeps it dark in there.
Yeah.
Some days it's really hard to sleep because it's so bright. Yeah. With that plastic off.
Yeah.
And sometimes it gets a little bit dark in here, but you know, it's better than the clear plastic. I think it keeps the wind out better too.
Yeah. Did you find your jeans?
I did. It's so nice. I just have to say, it is so nice to have a little bit of conformity in my inventory.
Yeah.
So what did you do?
With my jeans, I separated them into small, medium, and large. So basically I went from like size 0 to I think it's a size 10, and those are smalls. And then from 12 or 11, actually 11, to I think it's 14 or 16. I think it's 16. And that's medium. And then the rest of them are large or plus size or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's nice. I mean, even though I had to dig through 2 totes, it's better than digging through 6 totes
Oh yeah.
of jeans, you know, and
Mm-hmm.
not having any kind of conformity. So
Right.
makes a huge difference, and it is a big time saver.
Yeah.
Where you're not digging and digging and digging. So makes a huge difference.
It's good.
And I did that same thing with my clothing, all my women's shirt. I mean, I have so many women's shirts, and I'm hoping to put a lot of
I do
those
too.
onto Poshmark,
Yeah.
just to get rid of them. But I think I have 6 totes of women's shirts, but I divided everything into sizes. So, you know, extra small and small, medium, large. So at least I know all I have to do is look at the size, and I know at least know what tote to go through. So I'm not
That's
going
true.
through 6 totes. I'm going through 1 tote.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Makes a huge difference.
I'm thinking
Pacifica says, "What did I miss yesterday? Y'all went 8 hours."
Yeah.
you missed all. We covered all. We had all the answers to all the world problems. We figured them all out. We're sending the
Yeah.
clip to the video. We're sending the video to Trump today.
Yeah. Yeah, we have all the
So
answers
he can
for
fix
him.
all the problems.
Everybody's mind and just picked it. That's so funny. Nikki. Oh.
Is Todd in the Daily Hustle chat?
Yeah. Why?
Because I'm gonna message him.
I don't know. I don't know what happened. He was there for a minute and then he disappeared. So I don't know if he just decided that he didn't like us or. I know he might have that. I know there was an estate sale. I don't know if it starts today or not though.
Oh.
Okay.
He had that estate sale that he was telling Valerie about. So I don't know if he has that he's got going on today.
He had an auction too, didn't he? Oh, I think that's
I don't-
Saturday.
Oh yeah. I don't know.
It might have been the auction he was talking about. I don't remember.
That's what I should have did last night when I didn't have any damn internet. I should have went to the damn auction.
Yeah, you should have.
Instead of twiddling my thumbs having to watch regular TV, I could have went to the damn auction.
Yep. But you know what? You would have spent money.
My internet's going to come back. I'm going to be able to do my show.
Yay!
That's a bummer.
And she's going to get to have guests. She's going the big time.
And hopefully I'm gonna be able to be on your show whenever I planned, because
Yeah.
now I don't even know.
Why?
Oh.
Because somebody's out of work for right now.
Carlos
Huh?
with Todd.
So somebody else is out of work right now.
Oh my gosh.
And it's like, now I have to go to donuts tonight, which I had to, wake up 3 hours earlier. And tomorrow night. And I might have to do half a shift more on Saturday.
Oh my gosh.
So
Why do you
like,
got to cover all that?
Right? It
Well,
sounds like
tell
you need a raise.
well,
Tell them you have obligations on YouTube that you don't have.
I have
You don't have time.
I have my audience.
I'll be like, yeah, YouTube, right?
You are a YouTube star. You don't have time to make the donut.
I have to take care of my fans.
Oh God.
My fans are more important.
I just see
No,
her bosses.
no, really, it's me and another girl that's covering it. So it's not just me.
Well, that's good.
I'm just sitting here picturing Valerie's boss's face, like when she's telling her this.
My boss knows what I do, but she'd be like, "Yeah, right."
What crazy bus did you get off of?
Yeah.
Tell her my public awaits.
There you go. That was my immediate or that was my first thought. I don't know.
Guess I might as well get my shipping done.
Why are you sitting in the dark?
Oh, I'm just sitting on the couch in the
Oh.
living room because I take my daughters up though. I hear her rustling. So I'm going to tell her dad to wake up and take care of her. And I'm going to go get my shipping done. Because when we went to bed last night, she decided that she was going to be awake.
Uh-oh.
So we went to bed and she stayed up till 3 with Mom.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
Yep. So it's Dad's turn.
Did you get a lot more of your stuff done yesterday or last night?
No, I had to take care of her because when she does that, she just screams and cries and for hours. So I have to try to calm her down as well as I can.
Right.
So I couldn't really. I wish I could have just, been getting stuff done, but I'll get it done today.
Yeah.
I'll just work on it today and
just keep doing it until you get it taken care of.
Yep.
That's what you got to do.
Yep. And then I'm going to be listing a vacuum because Mama needs some money.
There you go.
So I'm hoping it's whatever. What was that? Say that brand one more time, Nikki.
Electrolux.
Okay.
Yeah. I understand that.
Is it a bright red or a darker red?
It's brown.
Oh, it's brown, so it may be Electrolux then. Because if it was a Dirt Devil, it'd be red.
Huh. Okay, well then maybe it is that one. And I have bags for it, so
made any other color but red. Because that's the color.
I don't know why I thought Dirt Devil. I don't know. I'll look at it in a second. I'm just relisting a couple things. And I realized for anybody also in the chat that might have the Android, I realized what was going on with my Buy It Now. So the new update on the Android, when you relist something, it actually automatically defaults to where it says, you can make an offer. So underneath the make an offer thing, it says auto decline offers less than this amount. And it's automatically filling that in on the new update for a certain percentage of your total cost. So you have to go in there every time you relist something and make sure you check that box so that way you don't accidentally like auto decline it if it's because some of the offers are okay, but then some of them I'm like, no, I would take less than that. So make sure you check that. It's under your Buy It Now option. And you'll see I know it sounds kind of confusing as I say it, but you'll see it if you have the update and you'll understand what I'm talking about. So
yeah, I have the Android and I never had that problem.
it's with the newer update. Have you seen the new update?
Yeah. I had an update yesterday too, though. So.
Maybe I missed an update. I don't know, but you'll have to look and see. Are you sure that you don't have that problem?
I just looked.
Okay. because I didn't realize I was having that problem until till all this happened and I started looking deeper. But
Did you say it's only when you relist?
yeah, I
don't relist. I sell similar.
Oh, so do I. That's what I meant. Sorry.
Oh. Yeah, I
Yeah,
did some sell similars yesterday. I don't have any problems with those. I did some sell similars the day before. I don't have any problems with those.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's definitely happened on mine. So maybe it's a hit and miss, obviously.
Oh.
Interesting. Oh, so cute. Hello, baby.
Now I have one that came up as it wasn't allow buyers to send you best offer wasn't clicked. They always put best offer on mine, but
See, that's weird. So maybe it's just glitchy, and it's kind of just different things for each person. Wow, I love that.
So you don't list on your computer either?
Yeah, I do. But I relist on my phone.
I do everything on my phone. I love it. Even though they took away multiple picture uploading.
See, and mine has it. So I don't know what's going on.
Mine doesn't. Went away.
I can upload multiple pictures.
What phone do you have?
S7 Edge.
Yeah, I have a different phone. Maybe it's different. Yeah, I've noticed here a couple items that it said it has best offer not clicked, and I always click best offer on my items. So maybe I went the opposite direction.
Yeah, I think there's just a lot of weird stuff happening. I really do, and I think it's hurting people. You just be very aware is really what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
You know, be aware of what's going on with your stuff, because dig a little deeper. You know.
Yeah.
And it takes
Well, like
time, and if it ups your sales.
If you see a drastic drop in sales, kind of look at your listings and look at more than just the title and the description, the pictures.
Well, there goes her. There it goes for the day.
Yeah. There's some items I listed the other day. None of them have best offer clicked.
Oh, hell, and then one of mine had a quantity of 9, and it was a dress that I had one of. And I was like, oh no, this is terrible. Yeah. So, I mean, there's just a lot of bad things going on that people need to really watch.
And I'm sure it's not just mobile people either.
Oh no, because my new listings that I've been listing on the computer, those are the ones that had the issue with the won't ship to United States and everywhere else in the world. So that I'm still fixing.
Yeah, I see there's all these listings that I did the other day are all not best offer. Oh, this one was. And it says automatically accept offers at least. Yeah, that one is not, because I don't usually put anything in there for automatically accept.
I know that my stuff defaults to different things, but I don't think I've ever put that on any of mine.
I'm gonna have to call them and tell them there's a problem with the app. Because usually, if I call and tell them that there's a problem with the app, usually it gets fixed within a few days.
Yeah.
Because how do they know to fix something if somebody doesn't tell them? You know.
Right.
So anytime there's any issue with the app, you used to be able to go to help and message them, but they took that feature away. You can call them and talk to the app department, and they get it fixed.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why it's doing that. That is weird.
Even a couple years ago, I couldn't see any more than like 300 listings on my app, and I had over 1,000 listings in my stuff. And but I couldn't see them all on the app, so I let them know. I said, "Hey, I've got over 1,000 listings in my store, and I can only see 300 of them on the app." And within a couple days, I could see all my listings. Yeah, they're usually pretty good about fixing the app because they want everybody to use it, so they don't want problems with it.
Well, yeah, that makes sense.
And it makes me happy, that they do that because, I understand problems with apps or whatever, they're developing and stuff, but at least, oh yeah, see, mine is always, it's got accepting. Yeah, that ain't right. But yeah, it makes me happy that they do that because I like using the app, and I'm glad they fix it right away. Another thing that comes up now, special attributes should only contain one value. It won't let me add more than one value to the item specifics.
Yeah.
Not the item. Was it the item specifics? Yeah.
I think so.
The special attributes in the it won't let me do more than one. Just which is weird. You used to be able to do more than one.
Hey. There's if you're in your seller hub and you're under listings, you know how you can go to like more, and it shows like inventory and ended listings. It says all the way down at the bottom, it says eligible for duplicate listings policy fee credit.
Oh. I don't know what that means.
That's weird.
They're doing so much weird shit right now. It's really ticking me off.
Well, it's just weird that
the dang problems that they're having.
And well, that duplicate listing shit is getting on my nerves too. And Valerie just had a couple. She just found a couple too. I found 2 yesterday, and it's like we shouldn't be able to duplicate list. eBay should be a strong enough, have a strong enough site to where, they're making sure that the techs are doing their job and, covering us on that, and if, it does happen, they need to figure out why it's happening.
Yeah.
They have techs that work on this every day, and why is it still happening? and it's been happening for a while. But now they have a like a fee, a thing that says duplicate listings fee. I can't remember what it said. Like, as if, you've been charged for a second listing and it was their fault or something like that, which happens to me all the time, it seems like now. I have to use that checker to make sure that I don't have duplicate listings, because it seems like I always do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've never had a problem with duplicate listings, but
it's awful now, because you go in and you relist like 100 things or more at a time. You can see that, like, you're doing it the same way you always done it, and it seems like it says that there's an error or something, and then so you think that it doesn't list it, but it actually has. So it says that it's an error or whatever, and it's making you save it as a draft. It's making you save it as a draft because it doesn't think that it has listed it, but it actually did. So then now you have it in your drafts and you list it a second time. Yeah. There's a problem with that.
Yep. I mean, we're going back to, old stuff. I mean, this is stuff that they should be, they should be past this stuff.
Yeah.
This is stuff that should already be good to go. You know what I mean? They shouldn't still be having some problems.
Yeah.
Yeah, best offer
Yeah,
has been taken off of some of my items. And auto accept has been put on some of my items.
Right.
And
Yeah,
I don't have any listings. Best offer isn't accepted. I put a best offer on there all the time, because if I'm having a slow day or something and I'm hungry for a sale, I'm able to send me an offer in case.
Right. Right.
I want that option to, hey, if I'm having bad sales that day, I want to be able to accept an offer if that day,
Yeah, I gotcha. I wonder what happened with Valerie.
I don't know. Did she say she'd be right back?
Yeah.
I don't remember. Oh.
Yeah, I don't know. It seems very glitchy, and I mean, and it's probably going to be like this, continue being like this until they stop messing with stuff,
Yeah.
Till they, they figure out all the glitches, they stop playing with it, to where, everything's, I mean, there's updates and stuff, but not to the extreme like they have been doing. Like give you a new page, here and there, to look at. And
yeah,
to me, that's a lot of the cause of the problem. But I understand that you have to update your stuff, but at the same time, it seems like they kind of overdid it really fast.
Yeah. Well, like I said, with a big website like eBay, there's bound to be glitches. You know that.
Yeah.
But when there's just so many on top of so many on top of so many, and it's been going on for so long. I mean, these glitches, I mean, it's been so glitchy for like the last, gosh, well, it was the beginning of summer probably. Well, the spring. I
Yeah.
think it was the spring update is when it all started, or the bad parts of it started. And I mean, it just has never gotten better. It only seems to be getting worse.
Yeah.
And if you see improvements, you can understand, you understand the glitches or whatever. And if you see the improvements being made, you can look beyond that and be like, well, it's eBay, it's a big corporation, it's a big website. There's bound to
Right.
be glitches. But if you see the improvements, it's not so hard to take. But we're not seeing improvements. We're seeing it getting worse. And
Yeah.
that's what ticks me off. Because I mean, like I've said before, I love eBay, and eBay is great. It has been for years.
Right.
Even usually when they do make updates, greater good of the website, you know, and it usually works out okay, most of them. but
Right.
um, but lately it doesn't seem like it's for the greater good, and it's not working out because people are just. It seems like people are losing sales because of it. Because you're taking these top sales people who usually have really high sales, and they're even complaining that it's slow. And well, the common denominator here is them changing the website. So,
What's
it
going
has
on,
to have something
sis?
to do with it.
I thought I got a phone call I needed to take care of, so
Oh, okay. Let's make sure you're okay.
I'm okay.
Well,
Okay.
It's all good in the
Good.
hood today.
so Valerie, I've been looking at my listings, and so on some of them, the best offer has not been checked,
Uh-huh.
and some of them, the best offer has been checked, and it says auto accept, and they've made their own prices in there.
What the heck?
Yeah, because I never on my best offers. I always just want to see the offer. It's not that
Right.
Yeah,
big
that's how I do too.
to do the offers.
Hmm.
And
Well,
whereas mine hasn't been. Oh yeah, here's automatic decline, lower offer. I have something set for $24.98, and it says automatically decline offers lower than $5.99. Well, of course, I would automatically. I mean, I wouldn't take $5.99, but still, I never have that checked ever. Yeah, it's eBay doing it.
that's scary.
Yeah,
That is very scary. So I wonder if it's just defaulting to that.
I don't know.
Unless you pick it. I wonder if it's just defaulting.
Well, the numbers are all different on mine.
Yeah,
Just making up numbers. I just don't like them having say in my pricing and stuff. I'm not okay with that.
Yeah.
well, when I had that one update, remember everybody was like going ballistic because they said that they would be able to change pricing if they felt it needed to be. And I wonder if this is part of it.
Huh.
Remember
That's
with the new update
nuts.
they had that on there?
Right?
I don't remember that.
I don't
Yeah, I
agree with
remember
that at
everybody in
all.
an uproar about it. That I had, and they said that they had best offers unchecked. And now, okay, I'm not saying anything against Jessica or any other new sellers, but now I am a advanced seller. I've been doing it for years, and I've been doing it the same way for years.
Hmm.
So I know for a fact that eBay did this,
No, yeah.
or that this is a glitch, because and I'm not saying that I didn't believe you, Jessica.
No,
I'm just
no, no.
saying
No.
you can take the word of an advanced seller that this is really happening.
What?
Because I will guarantee that I did not click accept best offer.
Mm-hmm.
So
Gonna make me.
I'm just saying, I'm not saying
No, I get it.
I'm not saying I'm the word you gotta listen to, but I mean you can take it from me. They are screwing with stuff because
That I'm not just crazy, right? No,
yeah,
yeah.
Fishing,
yes.
fishing and picking, trying to start shit in chat.
Well, I only said it because I didn't want to sound like, oh, I'm the best, I'm whatever, blah blah blah, because I'm an advanced seller. I didn't want to come off like that. But
No.
sometimes in the
Glad you
past,
didn't.
when I've
I
heard
would've-
newer sellers that are newer, it's like, oh, well, maybe they did that by mistake, or because
No.
we made those mistakes when we were newer sellers,
Right.
and so when newer sellers come by and they're like, well, eBay must have did it. It must be a glitch. And it's like, well, you might have did it yourself because you're a newer seller. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because we've done it before. So that's
Right.
why I wanted to say it that way. I didn't want anybody to think that I think I'm better than anybody or anything like that. I just wanted to put it out there that, yeah, Jessica's saying it and she's a newer seller, but I'm also saying it and I'm an advanced seller. So,
Right. You're just basically verifying it.
Yeah,
You know
because
that-
I'm in
exactly.
operator errors all the time being new. And I'm like, no, but this is definitely something I didn't do.
And I make errors all the time too as an advanced seller. But I'm just saying that, it's happening to everybody, not just newer sellers, So it is obviously it is obviously a problem.
Yeah.
But I believe what you said yesterday anyways, because I know that these problems have been going on. I've been hearing it from everybody.
And that's just a nightmare because because glitches, that's nothing. I'd rather just go through as time consuming as it's going to be. I just have to go through each one because too many glitches. I don't trust to bulk edit it and them to fix it. I just don't trust it right now. And I know that sounds crazy, but it's just, I don't know. I just feel better if my hands are into each individual listing, as crappy as that is for me.
Yeah.
I just don't trust eBay to fix those right now.
Well, you have to be, and this shows us that you have to be diligent and you have to watch your listings. You have to pay attention of everything with your listings, no matter how big you are, how big your store is, and if it's too big for you to control, if you're like, well, I don't have time to watch all my listings, then you're getting too big.
Right.
Yeah.
You're listing too much because there is a point when we get to too many listings also, where it's like, okay, I need to either hire somebody or I need to slow my roll.
Mm-hmm.
I need to my business a certain size, otherwise I'm gonna have to hire somebody.
Right.
Because it does eventually get overwhelming.
Val says the new app is defaulting to or best offer price, like won't accept offer less than blank, and it didn't do that before. So she just goes in and changes it to 0.
Another way you can fix that is if you check the don't allow best offers and then recheck the allow best offers, and it'll clear out that section instead of putting 0 in there. It's just an option, but either way works.
Yeah. Still trying to get all my free shipping crap out of here. Like, I'm still finding a lot of listings that have free shipping.
Mm.
And then I think I change it and it doesn't change
Hmm.
for some reason.
That's really weird.
Yeah, now I found out one of my multiple quantity listings had automatically accept offers of at least $3.
Oh wow.
And it's only they're little tiny locks. So I mean, I'm only selling them for like $5 a piece anyways. But still, I mean, $5 is fine. I mean, there's no reason why I need to accept less than $5 on these locks.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Well, I'm telling you too,
Unless
the things that I had that weren't even multi-quantity listings, it said like a pair of pants I had 9 of, and I don't have 9 of those pants, so you got to watch that too.
yeah, and I've accepted less. I've accepted less for the locks before, only because they were buying a lot of them.
Right.
I want to make that decision. I don't want eBay to make that decision for me.
No.
No.
Here's another one. I have a pennant that I had for $20. It says it'll automatically accept offer of at least $16.
Huh.
I mean, I would accept an offer of $16, but that's besides the point.
Right. You want to have that option.
Yeah. Here's a listing I just did the other day. Allow best offer to be sent was not checked. And I know for a fact that that one was checked because I did it on it was done on the last listing challenge. So of course I would accept best offer, so I'd win the listing challenge.
Right.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I wonder what's going on.
No, they're screwing with stuff in the system, and they're doing it over and over again without fixing the first problem. Here's a needlepoint kit I had for $12.98. It said automatically accept offers at least $8. I wouldn't have put that in there. I would accept an offer of $8 for that one, but I still wouldn't have put automatically accept it. Hey, or about a week ago, I should say. I always just say the other day, but I had a sale come through, and it was a best offer, and it sold. That's weird. I never accepted that offer. And so yeah, I mean this has been going on for over a week now, because that was probably about a week ago.
So do you think what you could do is go through and do like a bulk editor and take the best offer off and then reapply the best offer? And that
That's what
should
I
fix
just
it?
did. I'm doing that to my listings right now.
Yeah, I'm going through every one and checking the best offer settings. And I'm glancing at the shipping settings too to make sure there's nothing awry on that.
Right. Yeah. I mean, definitely need to check your listings and find out, what's going on with those. Let's see.
On another one, that best offer wasn't checked. Luckily, I'm only at 58 listings. So
yeah.
Right.
if If I had to sit here and do this with all over 2,000 listings, I would have gone
Oh my gosh.
batshit crazy over it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now see, this is something stupid. I would have never even thought to put this in there. For $14.98, and it says automatically accept offers of at least $14. I wouldn't even have put that in there.
No.
There for 98 cents less. You know what I mean? I would have put in like, if I was gonna put something in there, I'd put something in like $12, you know?
Yeah.
That is just so weird.
Yeah.
I guess what we know what everybody's going to be doing today, huh?
We all been working on our listings.
Yeah. Most definitely.
Fishing and Picking says for the ones who have stores, where did they move the handling time from the bulk editor? In my free store, it's there, but in my paid store, it's not.
It's in
the
your
bulk
shipping.
editor.
It's in your business policies.
I don't use it, so I don't know.
I don't use the business policies either.
I don't use bulk
But
editor either.
yeah, it's in your business policies, and you can actually opt out of that, out of the business policies, so that it does come back into your bulk editor. Thank goodness.
No, I'm almost done fixing my listing. Because I only have 54 of them.
Yeah, you didn't have much to do there.
No.
See, I have the business policies,
Uh-huh.
and I don't mind having that. But there was a bunch of, I guess I made some new ones or something as far as like for free shipping and stuff like that. And so I'm, and it's just like, there's like 12 in this one, 17 in this one, and so I got like a whole bunch of them. I don't know why.
Right.
And I
And that
think
was
maybe it was something for whenever they first made it or something. And yeah, I don't either. But now I'm going through and trying to put all of, put all the ones that say priority free shipping into where it goes priority.
Right.
Instead of free shipping. Because I believe there's some there too that aren't in the right handling time thing.
And I just saw 2 more listings that it said automatically accept offers, and it was less than half of what I was trying to sell it for.
You guys
wow.
look all
Wow.
very busy.
Huh?
You guys look all very busy.
We're very frustrated.
Fixing eBay screw ups.
We are
Yeah.
very frustrated.
You better go in and check some of your listings there, lady.
I don't have best offer.
Oh. Well, you might now.
That's not the only
She
thing.
fixed that.
Not the only thing that it's messing up though. It's not just best offer, so
What else?
eBay may have made you have best offer.
No.
and they made me have quantity 9 and
Oh.
That's what they'll do if your auction price, if your starting price and your auction is too high, they'll put a best offer on it.
Oh. Oh yeah. Yeah. If you start an auction and the start price is too high, they'll put a best offer on it. But I haven't had any of that yet either.
there's a lot of things going on then.
You guys, Tara, you guys remember that in the seller update, don't you? Everybody complaining when eBay said that they were going to change, that they had the right to change people's prices and stuff. Remember that?
Yeah. Well, isn't that around the same time where I just said that about auctions, or if they thought your start price was above market, they could put a best offer on it?
Yeah.
I think that was around the same time too.
So then maybe that's what they're doing, because some of my prices were higher than what their suggested prices were. So maybe
Yeah.
that's why they were putting accept offers of, and they were putting the offers of what the price, their suggested pricing is.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes they're a little wonky on the suggested pricing too, because we've caught like they'll be like, well, the suggested, let's say I list something for $24.99 free shipping, okay? They'll like, well, the suggested price is $19.99, and then they'll show you a listing that's $19.99 with $6 paid shipping or whatever. I'm like, well, that's not really cheaper than my thing, because mine was free shipping or whatever. So sometimes they're a little wonky.
Your watch is leak.
Hmm.
There goes.
Oh yeah, that's not good.
And they said that they were only, I remember, because they said they were only going to do it on stuff that they thought that was sitting too long. And they told me that if you relist, they're going to think it's sitting there too long. If you relist it like 3 times or whatever, it's been sitting too long. But if you sell similar, that stuff won't happen to you, which I don't relist anything. I only sell similar. So
Yes,
if
we
they're doing it
Jim
to the sell
relists
similar
ours.
stuff too.
Yeah, Jim
Huh?
relists ours because he does that bulk lister or whatever. So he does do relist on ours.
Yeah.
Well, it's 3,000 whatever. I mean, I would
Yeah.
not. I'd never be done. I mean, I would like. I'm sure I would like to try, but I mean, it would just. It's not logistically. It's not possible. I mean, to go through each one by one, I just couldn't do it. I mean, there's no. It would be like leaving individual feedback. I mean, how would you? I'd be all day leaving feedback.
Well, my only thing with it is, I guess if they want to change prices, cool, but there's got to be a give and take. They got to, I guess if you're going to be starting that, then you can't charge for listings. That's not right. I shouldn't pay for listings if you're going to change. I mean, I know that sounds crazy, but it sounds crazy that they can just change your price too.
It's give and take right now. You give, they take.
Yeah, I mean, I would say I have like a love-hate relationship with eBay. I mean, I love eBay. It's the platform I sell on. Well, I won't say it's the best platform for me to sell on. Sometimes the stuff they do or policies or whatever annoy the crap out of me.
Yeah, the minute something comes along better than eBay, I'd switch.
Yeah, I would have no loyalty. If I had another platform that I could sell on like eBay, shoot, I'd switch. There's nothing else out there that I could get the amount of sales like I can on eBay.
Right.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
I mean, you never hear me going, eBay's great, rah, rah, rah. They're awesome. I mean, there's some stuff they do that I think is stupid or asinine, but it's the way it is. It's a big company. You get new ideas in. They manage stuff into minutia. It's just what's going to happen.
Yeah. It's just shitty though. But yeah, I know what you're saying.
Yeah, I think that they're bringing in what I would call like some Amazon type ideas into the platform. I don't. It is what it is.
Yeah, I'm your genie in the bottle. You gotta rub me the right way, and sometimes eBay does not rub me the right way.
Yeah. And I give eBay a lot of money. I mean, I give them, $1,600 to $2,000 every month.
Yeah.
You know,
Yep.
well, I'll say like probably about $1,400 to $1,500 in eBay fees.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause some of it's FedEx.
Yeah, because some of it is FedEx on there. But I mean, they'll consistently get $1,500 a month from me.
Well, you would think that it would hurt their pockets too, to have all these glitches and people not be selling the stuff that they should be selling in reality, because then they're not getting fees.
Well, but you're paid on success. The eBay employee is paid every Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a difference in your work mindset. If the company's losing money that week, it's like, oh well, we still get paid. You know,
Right.
but with us, if our company's losing money, it immediately affects our bottom line. Whereas, and sometimes, even though the company's built on it, sometimes they don't understand. If you listen to Griff, I mean, that sometimes, I hate to say it, sometimes they seem to be a little out of touch with the reality of eBay selling.
Oh
Because
yeah.
they know the correct information and stuff, but sometimes the common sense stuff they miss. You know, it's like, because I don't know, it's just they don't get it.
Yeah.
If you're doing this to put food on the table, you got a totally different attitude than if you're doing this as a hobby, or you know, it's something, you know, that you can rely on another income stream or something. If this is like with us, this is 100% of our income. It's got to work.
Right.
I think sometimes, you know,
Yeah.
the people, the powers that be don't get that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't care. You know,
I agree.
they probably just don't care.
Well, that's why I've been trying to find alternatives to sell on, because I don't want to depend. Because my husband wants to quit his job this year.
Yeah.
And you know, if they're gonna still keep screwing around with stuff, and I don't want. If he's gonna give up his good job, I don't want the bottom to ever drop out.
Yeah.
You know.
Right.
I mean, not that we'd be screwed or anything, and he could get another good job, and I could get a job, and whatever. But we don't wanna. You know.
They do those customer service surveys. I quit filling them out. I'm like, I will type in there, hey, you know, if you change this, it would probably work better. You never see any change. So I'm like, why the hell, if they're not going to use the information, why the hell am I taking my time to fill out the survey?
Yeah. Well, that's when I was in my up and selling.
No, I don't have those pictures, Jim.
I was giving them $1,200 to $1,500 a month, and yeah, I mean, but we're small potatoes to them, so they could care less. They could say goodbye to us today and not even care.
Yeah, that's true.
That's true.
It's like
You know.
Disney. I mean, when
Because you always got another seller that's going to step into your spot. They got.
No, they do have the attitude of, if you're not happy, move along.
Yeah.
You know. Amazon's got the same attitude.
I hit OneDrive.
Oh wait.
I mean, yeah, we're you know, we think we're big sellers, you know, but we're worth the potatoes to some of the people that are big sellers on here, you know.
Yeah.
There's 11-1. Those are from yesterday. No 11-2.
Yeah, that's weird because I go on there.
Dude, did you send them to my computer?
I don't send them to the computer. They go to the cloud. This is in the cloud. That naked lady, she's in the cloud.
Oh my god, you're saying cloud and it brings up the cloud thing on that computer. What is the cloud?
It's Cortina.
Cloud is an aerosol.
It's Cortina.
Oh gosh, my mom is being rude. She said, Kansas must be going because I just got to sell. I love it when she rubs her cells in my face.
What happened?
My mom, she's being a turd. She said, Kansas must be on I just got to sell. And I was like, I love it when she rubs it in my face.
Oh, sir.
How many is your mom a pretty big lister, or how many listings does she have?
Oh, she's only got 500, but she typically does more expensive stuff.
Oh,
So.
did she start selling before you, or?
Oh yeah, like when it came out.
Oh, okay. So she's been
Yeah,
selling for years.
she was selling Hallmark ornaments when I was little.
Oh.
So.
Was that her main business, or she just do that for a hobby, or?
She did that as a hobby, kind of, but just side money because she was a daycare provider out of the house when I was little, so she could stay home and afford. Couldn't afford it. She was working at the phone company and thought it would go somewhere, and they just weren't really promoting her like she should have been for all the work she was doing.
Yeah.
So finally, she just decided to stay home and with the kids, us kids, and she started a daycare. And so she did the eBay on the weekends mainly and stuff for some extra money. But now she's doing it more than a hobby.
That's why my husband wants to quit, because he was they were prepping him for the job, this promotion he was supposed to get, and they ended up doing away with the position. So he's like, so I'm pretty much going nowhere.
Well, you're like, why am I doing this to not get anything? I mean,
They had been promising him this. They had been promising this job for years, because the one guy that did it was had a date that he was retiring, and that was when he was retiring. And they said, you're next in line for that job, and when he retires, you get it. And so they had been prepping him for that job for years, and then all of a sudden they said, nope, sorry.
Oh wow. Yeah, that's no good. Yeah, she was working split shifts with us kids, and that's a pain in the ass because she would have to.
Yeah.
She would have to just get a cot there and at work and just stay there during the day because it was like a 45-minute drive from home, so she couldn't even justify driving home for 45 minutes. So she was literally there for just 18 hours a day for nothing, and because phone company is good to be in. But it takes a lot of time, and she couldn't sustain it for long enough with us kids. So,
Yeah, I have something listed for $250. They put automatically accept offer of $25. I would have put $25 automatically accept on a $250 item.
wow, no way.
And these are brand new to the furnace supply place, warehouse place. You would buy them for probably $400. So there is no way I would have put that I would accept $25 on those. Not when I have it priced at $250.
Right.
I'd have been pissed if that sale went through.
Nikki, what's your store so I can go buy some of these bargains?
Right?
Yeah, I've used them all now. I'd have been pissed if that went through. Good thing somebody didn't see that.
I'll come back every morning and try to beat you to it where you can update.
I don't think it shows them, but
yeah. I mean, it's one thing if they did it for a few bucks, but come on.
I'm shipping to some kind of place in Wisconsin.
Oh boy. Probably when it got snow.
You
probably got snow there too.
Your package is going out.
Thank you.
Now, if I get a message from you saying, you better give me a partial refund of $10 or else I'm not giving you no positive feedback.
I'll look up one of those items not as described.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there, I'm done.
I thought I was buying her hand.
Real bad that way. I open up an item not as described and then figure you will figure it's not worth shipping back and just give me my money back. And then I get
Yep.
I learned that somewhere.
Yeah, I heard that's the thing to do.
And we ship everything media mail.
Hey, my boy. Yeah, you're my boy, aren't you? Yeah.
You've never had trouble with this before.
No, I'm gonna restart it and see if it'll, because like it's not fresh. It's not uploading the
Yeah.
dealio.
That's my boy. Yeah, you are. You gotta go outside? Huh? You gotta go outside? Yeah.
I guess I could also just put it into your.
All right. Oh, let's go.
You guys having computer problems today?
That's a OneDrive. Usually when I do the pictures for her and then I pop them up into the cloud OneDrive, and then she just goes into OneDrive and there they are. Well, today on my computer they show up as if they're in the cloud, they've been uploaded, but when I go to her computer, there's nothing there. I mean, that file is not there. I'm gonna try restarting her computer and see if that updates it. You know, it's always you just shut off and turn it back on, and then everything's good. Engage.
Sometimes when my laptop's
Make it
not,
so.
when my laptop's not working right, I close it and then reopen it. It seems like it works better.
Doesn't sound like
I was
magic words.
I was coming home from a horse show with Amelia, and it was her truck. We stop at the A&W. Truck won't start. It's the starter. So I call him like, yeah, I think Narby, you're going to have to come up and pick up this trailer. You know what I mean? And so she's like, well, her dad's saying, well, just tap on it with a hammer or screwdriver or whatever. She goes, it wouldn't start. We're sitting there doing this for like 40 minutes or whatever. She goes, let's just try this. It's worked before. So she opens up the truck's hood and slams it shut. I'm like, that ain't going to work.
Yeah, it's a jolt.
Yeah, it worked.
Yeah, because you're just on one with a bad brush, and you're just on that one spot where the brush isn't making the connection. So if you can just jolt it just a millimeter, it'll work.
I was just slamming the truck hood shut. I'm like, that ain't gonna work.
The permanent cure is get a new starter.
Yeah.
that's funny.
They better be here now.
All right.
Damn you, cloud. Damn you. What's this little cloud mean? Oh, OneDrive. Oh, OneDrive signing in. Okay, here we got a problem. Now it says it's online. Okay, it's updating. Up there and it's just moving. I bet you get your picture. Yeah, your OneDrive wasn't signed in.
Huh.
Yeah, but where's that file? Is it way down the bottom? No. Yeah, here it is. It's way down the bottom because it just put it in there.
Oh.
But there it is.
Good.
Good enough.
Yeah.
You like what you're seeing there?
And I gotta bring up all my other screens.
Yeah.
Can you just restore my screens? Oh, you shut it down properly, so they probably won't restore.
I always shut it down properly.
Well, if you don't shut it down properly, if you just turn it off, then it will just say, "Do you want?" This didn't shut down properly. You want me to restore your screen? Yes.
That make computer angry. Computer smash.
They have a mind of their own.
Oh, that comes out tomorrow.
Yeah, I like that. What is it called? The event?
Thor.
Oh, it's the Thor movie with the Hulk. Yeah, I like the previews. He's talking to Hulk, and then Hulk something. Yeah, we're on the same team. There is no team, only Hulk. I like Hulk's attitude. Okay, now if you hit your drafts, that thing that I canceled out should come back. Oh my god, they changed it so much I don't know where.
We gotta go on my eBay. You look like confused, baby raccoon.
Well, it's been so long since I listed something, I don't even know how I get into it.
Yeah, drafts are in the thing right there. Be a sign.
I need to say that once in a while.
Maybe
Somebody to do my
raccoon. Jim. Is that from a movie or did we just make it up?
Yeah, no, that's from Smokey and the Bandit. That's the sheriff, Jackie Gleason. You look as confused as a baby raccoon. He's talking to his son, because he's always yelling at the boy or whatever.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Or he says something. He says, "Boy, you are." I don't think he says you look. I think he says, "Boy, you are as confused as a baby raccoon."
I love
Some
that movie.
bitch.
You gotta watch that movie again.
Yeah, I watched it. Well, we got the DVD and we listened to the Goofy, the director, the commentary on it. And when he says that, when Jackie Gleason says "some bitch," he picked that up at a diner. When their crew, they're eating lunch, and some local said it, and Jackie Gleason heard it, and he goes, "I'm going to use that." So that's how that got to the movie. When they were filming in Georgia or whatever, he overheard somebody in the diner. It's funny how that happens. And now I do it all the time. I don't have to do the whole son of a.
Yep.
Just say some.
Some bitch.
What's really fun is you throw people out when you say, "You son of a wonderful mother," and then he's kind of like, "What? Did you insult me?" I'm not sure.
Yeah, they don't know what to think of that.
Was I just insulted? I'm not sure. All right, you're online.
It's good to confuse them every once in a while, though.
It keeps them on their.
But I've never been partial to, and mother effer. I think that's a terrible.
Oh, that's a good one. We had a song at the bar. If somebody said that at the bar, because I had these two women come in during happy hour, and the one lady, she said it like 3 times. So it's like, and the happy hour guys, they're kind of stodgy. They're not really big on women. Well, they're not cursing, and they're not big on, because women are in there, and they're not big on women cursing. So I said, "Oh, Ed, sounds like we got to do the song." He's like, "Oh, yeah, let's do the song. If your mother has a baby and the baby looks like you, effer. So the first time the ladies laughed or whatever. By the third time we sang the song, she quit dropping the F-bomb or saying mother. So she cleaned up her act. So you can have fun with it.
Yeah.
Then there's the C word. You just can't have fun with that one. That's just one to just on a general basis. Just avoid that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't do it.
It's just one of those.
Not fun for anybody.
It's just one of those used in bad taste.
Yeah.
If I say that word, they don't deserve it.
Yeah, I never say it.
If somebody came in and started using it at the bar, there's the door.
See you later.
Yep.
Don't let it hit you or the good Lord split you.
Yeah, you can't even put that one in a tavern.
Yeah. We just had a cha-ching.
Yay. Oh, did you say you did?
No, I said who just had a cha-ching.
We did.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know either.
Some kind of artifact, something. Probably clothing.
Yeah, that's good.
We've been popping off, nothing huge, but we've been popping off like, it's been like, you know what I mean? Like, you'll pop off a $10 something and then a $20 something, and nothing.
Yeah.
Kid's jacket, a $15 jacket.
Yeah.
It's like a kid's like
snowmobile jacket.
Yeah, a real small one.
Yeah, we did a kid's jacket this morning for $15. We did a $22 bug racer thing. You put an actual bug in it, it drives it. It was kind of weird.
We bought them on clearance.
Oh, then we bought this stupid cranium game that was missing a bunch of pieces. Tara's going to throw it out. But then she said, because it's too expensive to buy the parts. I said, well, hell, let's sell the parts we got. So we got this key that goes with the game we sold for $12. It'll ship in a little envelope, for nothing.
No.
And that was it. That's our morning sales. So we got that stupid key, the cricket racer, and a jacket. So we popped off 3. I gotta go fix our truck.
Beth says I reserve the C word to describe my sister, and she deserves it.
Oh boy.
So I say it.
Yeah.
I even have her number in my phone under that name.
Oh boy.
Oh, geez.
I hope nobody finds your phone. Hey, can I have that tape measure?
Um,
Shit.
Florida Hidden Treasures, Margot. Everyone's buying all of Nikki's stuff since it's on automatic offer. Except, yeah, no kidding.
Tell everybody what
All
you're
right, and they accept the offer of $25. What the hell? It must not have been on there very long because somebody would have bought that.
Yeah.
He would have thought of it.
Margot said, see, if someone calls me the C, next Tuesday, I really don't care. Now call me white trash, then I go postal. Blackberry Pistol 2 says, someone called me a fat bitch one time. Now I don't mind bitch, but don't call me fat. I will knock you out.
I'm proud to be white trash, so that one doesn't bother me.
I don't think any of them bother me, except I think cunt would bother me.
Yeah, I don't like that word.
I don't either. And I think I would only call somebody that if I really, actually, truly hated their guts.
It would, well, I mean, there'd be a lot of words that would come out of my mouth before that, so I don't even think, I could be in like a horrible throwdown fight with somebody, I still don't think that one would come out.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just like that very, very special word, and it has to completely fit that person.
Yeah.
And when you see that person and you're pissed off, that's like the first word that you can't even control it. It
Yeah.
just like comes out. So,
Yeah.
and that doesn't happen very often. So,
You can shine it up a little bit by using the word stupid before it.
well, yeah,
Really, that's a good
Yeah.
thing.
yeah, you could kind of shine it up, put a little chrome on it.
Yeah.
Margot says a neighbor called me trailer trash, and I called him an idiot because we all live in brick houses.
Who's the trailer trash guy?
Oh my god.
Be legit.
Oh my gosh.
That's funny.
Gosh. Y'all are crazy. Crazy, I say. Crazy. Did you ever find out what happened to Todd?
No.
No, I messaged him on Facebook.
Did you get an
He wasn't
answer?
missing.
No.
I don't think he
He
answered,
didn't
did
do
he?
something like, oh lordy, it's the big one, and then the internet went out or nothing?
No.
He has a power.
I'm thinking it had to have been like a sale or something that he had to go to today.
Maybe. Maybe he was just kind of piping in and
Yeah, that's probably why he's not answering. He probably is away from his computer.
yeah.
Carl
Victoria's Secret
kidnapped him.
unveiled a jewel encrusted bra, and it's $2 million.
What? The hell?
A $2 million bra, Victoria's Secret.
Woohoo.
Put out a jewel encrusted bra, and it's worth $2 million.
Only 2 million?
It must be real precious gems then.
Diamonds
Yeah.
and blue topaz.
Wow. That's awesome. I need one. So I
Yeah,
can-
but I didn't let anybody touch me. I'd be like, hey, you're gonna mess up the gems. Get away from me.
$1 million fantasy bra.
You know how much this thing cost me? You're not even touching it.
Yeah. Yeah, can you imagine a fumbly guy trying to get that thing off of you without screwing it up?
Yeah, popping topazes off and stuff. That really put you in the mood. You'd be all worried about losing your topazes.
You knock him out because he knocked the diamond off. That would be awesome.
That's funny.
I'd be like, just hold out. Break in the action. I got to take my own bra off.
There was this girl. Well, I won't call her a girl. She was a woman. Anyway, that had the hots for Jim. And it's right when I first started seeing Jim. But she had been trying to get with him. And he gave her the old story like, I'm not ready after my divorce. It's too soon. I'm not ready for a relationship. Well, then he starts dating me. She's like, well, what the heck? So she's trying to, encourage him to maybe make a move on her. So she called. This was always bartending. She comes to the bar one day. She goes, yeah. And she had this real raspy voice. Anyway, she goes, I bought something special for you, baby. And she shows him her underwear. And he goes, oh, my God. It's like that lace underwear you get at, like, Dollar Tree where it's like, the lace isn't soft. It's, like, real stiff and rough, Like, snuck out the back room of the bar. He was done working. He snuck out the back door. He doesn't turn his headlights on. He leaves the parking lot, like, covert like that and gets out of there. Anyway.
Oh, my gosh.
We used to call her Krusty.
Funny. Oh, Julia Roberts is 50.
Man, she's old.
Oh my God, I'm 2 years older than Julia Roberts.
So beautiful, though.
Oh, me too. That's funny. What a coincidence.
We went to her premiere of Aaron Brockovich.
Mm.
Yeah, it was all by accident. When my mom and me went down there she had treatment down there where she had to go see her doctor. And it was we were down in UCLA and we were driving around and she's seen all this like red carpet and like, bleachers and everything. She's like, something's going to happen down here. And so she said, let's go down there tonight. So we went down there and yeah, sure enough, there was, you seen Danny DeVito and Rita, whatever her name is, and yeah,
Perlman,
and yeah, she was so excited. She didn't know what to do with herself. I mean, she was very excited about it.
Beth said, question, does no shave November count for legs too? Because I'm in.
Absolutely. Heck yeah, it does. Heck yeah.
I'm already all over that.
Yeah, my husband works for an oil company, and they have to be able to use respirators if need be, and so they can't have. He can have his mustache, but you can't have a full face beard or anything. And they're very clean. They make you make sure. I mean, even if your scruffiness gets too much, there's even a guy there that has to shave in the middle of the day. Anyways, but in November they're allowed, because hunting, they're allowed to not shave the whole month of November. And I'm just like, that is like the 1 month my husband is not allowed to kiss me. Ugh.
Oh yeah, Jim shaves because he gets that real weird.
Yes, I don't like full.
Well, he gets like ingrown hairs, so and it's real nappy. I mean, he doesn't grow a very good beard.
What's part of my heritage? My brother has to use that bump stuff. That stuff that. Because I used to live with a black guy, and he had this. He wore this nylon on his head when he rubs that cocoa cream or whatever on there, so they don't get the bumps because they have that real fine hair. My brother has that kind of hair.
Huh.
I don't know. How else would you explain it? something's going on.
That's crazy.
We got diverse heritage.
There you go.
Oh, your shirt is so light. I thought you were wearing your bibs without a shirt. I was like,
I
yep, you're
was
ready.
thinking the same thing.
That is true, Rob.
It looks like that flesh color.
Yeah.
I thought the same thing. I was like, what?
Well,
I was like, well, Jim's all ready for the solve.
Really?
Here, I don't know if I can see it. See, if you want to do, if you wear it with no shirt, you take this thing off, this strap off, then you take this strap, and then you go over to the side like this,
Yeah.
or like this. So
There you go. There you go. It's like a man halter top.
Some people really get high for stuff they don't want to see.
I just found these at the thrift store. He's all excited. I found them.
Yeah.
I found a different pair of Oshkosh Bagash ones, but they were too small for his big hips.
Well, they set your gut free. You know, you don't
Yeah.
have the belt restraining, so it's just everything's free. I like it.
Yeah.
Those are engineer bibs.
Yeah.
And Key's a really good brand.
I'm not gonna wear the hat though. That's too much.
Oh, come on.
You gotta get the whole get it up in there.
Yeah.
They can call me Smokey or something.
I'll put like a corncob pipe in his mouth and a straw hat. Hand out like homespun wisdom, you know.
Yeah.
My dad was so proud when my daughter wore bibs, and he was so proud because she wore bibs with him, you know, on the steam engine. Proud of that. They always wear bibs when they're working on the steam engine.
First thing I thought they were working on the railroad. Our little Guthrie.
Yeah. And that one year when she was little, I bought them matching engineer hats. Oh God, he just loved that.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I bought a different pair of engineer ones, but they were too small on them, so I sold those. And then I came across these, and these fit them, so I bought them for him.
Bibs are comfy.
Yeah, the ones she bought, they were like too small in the waist. I've never encountered that before. They were like really, I mean, because usually it's the length, you know, you can usually adjust or whatever, but
Yeah.
not if the waist is too small.
Did you unbutton the buttons?
Yeah, no, there was just no. I was like a Johnsonville
sausage.
sausage, ready to do sausage.
Yeah, bibs are supposed to be baggy. They're not supposed to be tight. That's
No,
the
I couldn't even fit the plums in to smuggle them.
Oh boy!
It was too tight. I couldn't have fit a plum in there. And I'm like, this will definitely not work. It's like I'm wearing my kid sister's overalls.
Well, guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up for the day.
Okay.
Hope everybody has a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Bye, everybody.
Bye now.
Bye.